Touch the leg. This is Tibet This Week, a weekly news feature on Tibet, His Holiness the Dalai Lama and the Central Tibetan Administration. Let us look at today's headlines. His Holiness the Dalai Lama lays foundation stone of Dalai Lama Center for Tibetan and Indian Ancient Wisdom. His Holiness the Dalai Lama condoles Prime Minister Narendra Modi. His Holiness the Dalai Lama offers condolences on demise of Pope Benedict XVI. His Holiness the Dalai Lama congratulates Brazil's new president, Lula da Silva. Sikyong undertakes a series of visitation programs in New Delhi and Kolkata. Representative Bawa attends press conference on Gaden Ngacho festival, meets to discuss Hsuan's Tibetology class. On Tuesday this week, His Holiness the Dalai Lama visited prospective site of Dalai Lama Center for Tibetan and Ancient Indian Wisdom and laid the foundation stone. The event was attended by Indian dignitaries including Kiran Rijiju, Minister for Law and Justice, Kumar Sarvjit, an MLA for Bodh Gaya and Minister of Agriculture in Government of Bihar, who was present on behalf of Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. The center will cater to varying intellectual and academic needs with a holistic array of courses dedicated to the learning, understanding and promotion of the culture of the heart and mind, in particular the Indian traditions that took root in Tibet in the 7th century. During the occasion, His Holiness encouraged the practice of non-violence or ahimsa in order to ensure peace in the world. His Holiness the Dalai Lama concluded his teaching in Bodh Gaya last week, followed by an offering of long life prayers to His Holiness from the Gelug tradition. The teaching this time was attended by over 70,000 devotees from 80 different countries. Upon hearing the news of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's mother's demise, His Holiness the Dalai Lama wrote to the Prime Minister and offered his condolences and prayers from the holy place of Bodh Gaya. On behalf of the Central Tibetan Administration and Tibetan people, Sikyong also sent his message of condolences to the Indian Prime Minister. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's mother, Hiraben Modi, passed away at the age of 99 in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. On Tuesday this week, His Holiness the Dalai Lama wrote a condolence letter to Apostolic Nun Kecher, the diplomatic representative of the Vatican in New Delhi, to express his sadness over the passing away of Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI. Offering his prayers for his spiritual brother, His Holiness condoled the members of the Catholic Church and said we can take a lesson from the life of Pope Benedict and do what we can to contribute to religious harmony and global peace. On Wednesday this week, His Holiness the Dalai Lama congratulated Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva on being sworn in as the President of Brazil. His Holiness appreciated the new president's commitment to eliminating hunger, closing the gap between rich and poor, as well as his efforts relating to climate change, particularly in terms of protecting the ecologically important Amazon forest, and wished him every success in fulfilling the hopes and aspirations of the people of Brazil. Upon completing his engagements in Bodh Gaya, Sikyong is currently undertaking a series of visitation programs in New Delhi. Tomorrow, Sikyong will preside over a conference on universal ethics organized by Tibet House, New Delhi, and followed by an interaction with Tibetan college students. On Thursday this week, Sikyong visited Sherik Parkang Press and Tibetan Medical and Astro Institute in Nizamuddin. Before undertaking programs in New Delhi, Sikyong made a one-day visit to Kolkata on Wednesday this week to deliver the inaugural address at the seminar organized by Srimati Ruby Mukherjee, the Eastern Regional Convener, Core Group for Tibetan Cause, India. The seminar titled Human Rights Violation in Tibet by the People's Republic of China saw the attendance of former MLA Sri Rinchen Khanto Khmer, the national convener of the Core Group for Tibetan Cause, alongside other dignitaries. On Friday last week, Sikyong met and interacted with Flame of Hope activists in Bodh Gaya. During the interaction, Sikyong recommended the activists to translate and teach social, emotional and ethical learning in Japanese education institutions. The Flame of Hope is an organization born from the embers of the bombings of Hiroshima in August of 1945. The organization aims to spread the message of peace worldwide through their initiatives. On Friday last week, Representative Kelsang Gyaltsem Bawa of the Office of Tibet, Taiwan, extensively informed an array of issues concerning policies and workings of the Central Tibetan Administration to a group of 15 students from the Humanity Department of National Political Science University. The visitors, led by Professor Chen Lanhai, was briefed on His Holiness the Dalai Lama-led exiled Tibetan communities' efforts in resolving the Sino-Tibet conflict, preserving Tibetan culture and tradition in exile, establishing Tibetan democratic governance in exile, and the middle way policy of Central Tibetan Administration. Earlier on 16 December, Taiwan's Minister of Culture organized the first ever Gandeng Ngamche Tsongkhapa's Butter Lamp Festival in Taiwan. During the press conference held for the Maiden Festival, Representative Bawa was invited as chief guest. On 23 December, a meeting was held at Hsuan University to discuss and strategize the syllabus and programs for the university's Tibetology class that was kicked off last September. Representative Bawa, philosophy teacher Venerable Tenzin Namdo Rinpoche, and La Yuning, in charge of Kangjong publication, partook in the meeting along with the university's Professor Tao Hui, International Tibetan Buddhist Center's President Apo Jingmin Namke, and Vice President Ha Shin Rinpoche. That's all for this week. See you in the next episode and have a wonderful weekend.